Hello everyone, my name is TheiPadCat and you're watching the first ever channel update. Well, on this channel. There are three main points I want to go over today. Firstly, I will be introducing myself. Secondly, I will be introducing the channel and talking a bit about its background. And thirdly, I will be talking about what my ambitions and plans for the channel are. Without further ado, let's get started. So, introducing myself. My actual name isn't TheiPadCat. A real shocker, I know. My real name is Emil Westman, and if my accent hasn't given it away already, then my name probably will. I'm Swedish, which means I am from Sweden. The land of moose, IKEA, and people who clearly have no idea of how to run a country.
Kan du beskriva det för oss?
I'm 18 years old and I live with my parents in Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. I have two cats, which actually isn't where the name TheiPadCat came from, but that's a video for another day. I go to what we in Sweden call gymnasium, which I have no idea what that would equate to in the UK or US school system. High school maybe? If somebody knows, maybe they can put it in the comments. Anyways, in this gymnasium I'm studying social sciences, politics, history, all that good stuff. And my main interests in life are video games, Star Wars, history, and what I call digital tinkering. And that's probably enough of me, for today at least. So let's move on to the channel, shall we? I'm a very impulsive guy, so it's probably not very surprising that this whole thing with me starting to upload to this channel almost 2 years after I made it originated in nothing else than an impulse. So about a week ago I was playing the Battlefront 2 beta, and I really enjoyed it, when I suddenly hit this, in my opinion, insane clip, where I managed to take down Darth Maul with the Stinger pistol, which you know, if you've played the beta, is quite bad, to be honest. And right then and there I felt like I needed to send it into some competition, so I ended up deciding to submit it to Battlefront Update's Top Play series. But to do that I first had to upload it to YouTube, so I did. And that kind of ignited this feeling in me, this motivation I haven't felt like in years. So I started to upload again. And I think that's enough of the background, or I'll probably bore you. So let's move on. Let's say you've watched a few of my videos, but you don't know if you've come to the right place. Well, let me try to explain to you what I'm all about. If you've already watched a few of my videos, then you know that I like The Last of Us, which is my main thing, but I also make other YouTube videos. What you'll also know if you watched a few of my videos is the sort of editing I use. It consists of pretty dry and cringeworthy humor, which personally I think is very funny. I use these kind of MLG and sound and video effects, if you know what that is. And if that's your thing, then you should probably check out my channel. Actually, most of my content is inspired by channels such, my favorite channels, I can't speak today. Channels such as Nick A30 and Merc Music. So if you like the kind of content they put out, you'll probably like mine. Theirs is probably a bit higher quality than mine, but maybe you should give mine a try. I've got a lot of other plans for videos as well, even though most of my videos up to this point have been like montages or highlights, or shitposts if you will. So there are other types of videos coming up, but if you like my previous videos, don't worry, those won't stop coming. Speaking of plans, let's move on to the third and final point, my ambitions and future plans for the channel. You might watch this video and think to yourself, who the hell does this dude think he is? He's got like 0 views and acts like he has a community of people watching him. No, 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 no. I'm aware of that. And to be honest, it doesn't really bother me. As I mentioned earlier, I love something I call digital tinkering. And what I mean by that is that I love messing with stuff on my computer. I love creating things. as I said also, I've made videos before. I've tried my hand at coding and 3D modeling. I've made music in FL Studio and GarageBand. But video and photo editing has always stuck out, and YouTube is now more than ever a motivating factor for me to do it as often as possible. I find just the process of running a channel very entertaining, and I'll continue doing it regardless of view and subscriber count. And if the channel grows, it grows, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. As I said, it doesn't really bother me. Now, if you've stuck around this long, you're probably wondering what those future plans are. It's coming. Chill. Well, assuming you've watched a few of my previous videos, you know that there's no commentary or voice in them. That is something that's going to change from now on. Some of my videos will still be like the previous ones, but there'll probably be more videos of me commentating over them now that my microphone finally has arrived. You can also expect more gameplay style type of videos from now on, as I've bought an Elgato capture card, which enables me to like more coherent and longer videos instead of having to cut everything up into small pieces, which I've had to do earlier since I used the share function on the PS4. And to give you an idea of what might be coming up in the coming weeks or months, I've pre-ordered COD World War 2 and Battlefront 2, and lately I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 1, which you'll probably see in the background of this video. Do with that information as you will, and with those words I think that will be all for this video. If you watched this long, thank you. I know this was kind of a long one, and I hope to see you in my future videos. If not, have a good day anyway.